Right, so returning to US job numbers, while economists are celebrating a strong jobs market, there are those still struggling to find a break. This weekend in Jackson, Mississippi, a group of 15 black mothers will receive monthly checks of $1,000 in a plan to lift them out of poverty by providing guaranteed income. Now, the co-founder of Facebook is behind the initiative called the Magnolia Mothers Trust. If the pilot program succeeds, it will be scaled up to at least 1,000 families.
That's exactly correct. So one of the main projects that we're currently working on is a guaranteed income pilot, really focusing on extremely low-income African-American women in the state of Mississippi. It's called the Magnolia Mothers Trust. And what this project is doing is it's restoring dignity and really getting at the ideal of trusting individuals who live in poverty to understand that they know what it is that they need for themselves and their families. This pilot is providing $1,000 a month for 12 months with no strings attached to these women to actually do what it is they need for themselves and their households without being dictated as to what that should look like.
Chris, I know that you've been a big proponent of universal basic income, but you talk about guaranteed income. I don't want to get into the semantics of it, but I guess a lot of people say, and of course the criticism comes that work ethic comes under pressure when you give people money for nothing. But at the other end of the spectrum, when people are working really hard, long hours, not earning what they should, that brings into question how you solve this. And we've seen so many countries around the world embarking on a grant system or universal basic income. What do you think needs to happen in the United States right now to pull people out of poverty?
Well, listen, I think we agree that nobody wants free money. Nobody wants a world without work. Every single person that I meet in America wants to work, wants to have some sense of purpose with their family and their community. Certainly the moms that I've met that Aisha works with every single day want to not only make some money for themselves, but be productive in their world. The question is whether or not we're going to actually make work pay. And you're right to mention some of the top-line economic stats. Unemployment is obviously low, and the stock market, until recently, has been doing pretty well. But wages haven't really budged. I mean, if you look at what it was like 30, 40 years ago, median household income, pretty much flat. And what's more is particularly black women, they make cents on the dollar for what white men or even white women make. So we have a fundamental structural problem in the economy that we have to solve, and we should stop acting like we don't know what to do, because we do, and the program that Aisha is running is one proof point of it.
Yeah, and I mean, Aisha, at the end of the day, it's $1,000 to 15 women to start, and of course, I think it's for a year that you're looking at assisting these mothers. But at the end of the day, if you're going to give more people cash in their pocket, it's going to improve their quality of life. But the point is that you want to ensure that it's sustainable, that they can get better jobs down the line. I mean, what is the long-term impact that you're trying to achieve and that can be achieved? Is there a quantitative thing that we can look at down the line?
Absolutely. So, you know, down the line for us, we really are saying, how has this allowed individuals an opportunity to have breathing room in this moment? How are individuals able to take this cash and make decisions for themselves and their families? Can we hypothesize what will happen a year from now? No, because it is a research study, and that's what we'll be examining. But we are just saying, if nothing else, at the end of the day, we have doubled the income for these women and their families, and we've allowed them an opportunity to actually plan and breathe and think about what it is that they feel is necessary.